As all sides of the Ukraine conflict turn their eyes to Alaska, the people in Anchorage are getting ready to play host, and that is a place that is very familiar with Russian visitors. It turns out they've been coming to town for a very, very long time. Take a look at the history.
In the far north, America's last frontier might bring natural beauty, midnight sunsets, and frozen wilderness to mind. But so often overlooked is Alaska's long history with Russia and its people now hosting a pivotal moment in geopolitical history.
It's really a fascinating opportunity for Alaska to shine. I think it'd also be very exciting for Alaska and for the city of Anchorage to be a part of something like that. I think it's fairly historic.
As Trump and Putin meet in Anchorage, they will be more than 15 times closer to Russia than Washington, D.C. At the closest point on Alaska's coast, Russia and the U.S. are just miles apart. That geography lesson so famously summed up by former Governor Sarah Palin when she ran for the White House in 2008.
They're our next door neighbors, and you can actually see Russia from land here in Alaska.
The island on the left is Russia. The one on the right is the United States. They're just 2.5 miles apart. But even closer is the historical bond between Alaska and Russia. It was Russians who first settled in Alaska in 1784. And just like the rest of the Americas, their conquest brought massacres and disease to the natives. As a colony of Russia, it was known as Russian America from 1799 to 1867 until, ironically, the Crimean War in Ukraine forced Russia to sell Alaska to the United States for a little more than $7 million to help offset Russians' growing debt. Alaska became a U.S. territory in 1867. But there are still signs of Alaska's Russian past, like these Orthodox churches, with some hoping their historical tie may lead to a future Russian-Ukrainian peace.
Our hope is that God will somehow touch the hearts of those involved, that there will be a valuing of life, a valuing of peace, a valuing of human life in general, and that will lead to a ceasefire and hopefully peace eventually.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.